Hi, my name is Roibí. I'm a multimedia artist based out of Limerick City. This year, I have received my BA with honours in Sculpture and Combined Media at LSAD. My work explores facets of queer identity and subculture, with the current focus of my practice being the queer and particularly trans experiences of Gen Z, as their identity has formed within and alongside the cyberspace. The primary mode of realising my work is through music and digital media, like social media and animation. I really enjoy this idea of dancing along the lines of fine art and pop culture, taking the visage of a pop star and DJ to investigate my areas of research. I come from a very working class background, and as a result of that, until arriving at art college, the majority of art I consumed, what I was exposed to, and more so what I considered to be art, was pop cultural. It was music videos, punk scenes, collaborative social media projects. That's something that I have held with me into my own practice. And while I do have an adoration and respect for all modes of art, and particularly in this context, the so-called high art that I was exposed to in college, it doesn't truly resonate with my own practice. And at that, what I consider my target demographic, the community I grew up in, and the queer scene I exist within now. It is a large part of my practice and my goals as an artist to utilise the pop cultural frameworks of music and the pop star to infiltrate fine art institutions and spaces in order to showcase the art of the subcultures, the queer and the working class, more radically than the likes of Andy Warhol's pop art, which I feel is more of a commodification of quote-unquote lowbrow culture rather than what I hope to achieve within my own work, that being the platforming, as much as I resent the term of lowbrow art and artists, providing further accessibilities to those outside the art world to art and vice versa. My latest work, titled Digitron, is an audiovisual project, having been realised as an 8-track long album and an accompanying website. Explores the aforementioned experience of queer and trans Gen Z as their identities exist alongside the cyberspace, how the cyberspace acted as a sandbox for radical self-metamorphosis. This concept is then manifested as the archetype of Digitron. Inspired in part by Donna Haraway's A Cyborg Manifesto, the Digitron is a cyborg, both human and machine, physical and digital, having their identity formed online and offline, which is a widely shared experience of Gen Z. The album acts as the Digitron's dialogue, what she has to say. It's flooded with internet and digital references from hardware to memes, and it expresses a hybrid of multiple genres and subcultural queer references, from ballroom to disco to hyperpop and vaporwave, a true example of the experience of the Gen Z queer, having a limitless pool of references to past queer subcultures and experiences, as well as the ones that form within our own generation. The website then acts as a proposed subculture that exists around the archetype of the Digitron and the album, that contains mood boards and text defining what a Digitron is, and my own text that I've written about my own experiences that I feel are the experiences of being a Digitron. It plays out quite like a late 90s, early 2000s blog or an e-zine, like a digital zine kind of thing. I truly hope that I'm considered for this award. My left-leaning radical queer self believes that all artists are deserving of this award, especially considering the work of my peers and the potential that exists within this next generation of emerging artists. For me to be selected would be greatly affirming of the work that I put into my practice and also my goals as an artist. This platform would not only catapult my career, but also provide a larger reach for my work and allow for the ambition I have of blending high and low art and opening the two sides of my cultural coin as a working class queer and also as a fine artist to the masses. I hope that you consider me, as I will not disappoint. My determination to represent this modern generation of art is undying, seriously, and this award will only allow for growth and development for bigger and brighter things. Not only for myself, but for all artists who work and have views similar to me. Thank you so much for your time.